welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FIFA 20. It is here. If you've paid for, well, a version of the game, the game that I've bought cost 71 quid. But of course, the other part of the game comes out on the 27th. So technically, I've still got like the early release or package to the game. Except it's not early release because other people had earlier release. So yeah, you know, it just depends on what version of the game you get at different times, sort of thing. But anyway, today we're here at FIFA 20. Now, one thing actually, I want to exit career mode, sorry, quickly. And as you can see, okay, it does look pretty slick. The actual screens, I love the background, pretty nice, colours going on, it's bright, it's quirky, it's different. And I think a lot of people will be happy with that. Also, you got this new Volta football, which is basically FIFA Street, you know, sort of thing. So yeah, you know, we're gonna download all the latest updates and squads. So effectively, we should have all the latest teams. And if you've clicked on this video, you know what team we're gonna choose. That is Chelsea, of course, for this career mode. Then here today. So yeah, you know, obviously, I actually like this career mode, or this new like format, because you now create your own personal manager. Now, I'm not too sure which character we should go for. I'm gonna go for this one. So gonna enter our name here. So obviously entering our name, of course, into the career mode that we're gonna play on for this, well, first season at least. So then is our name. We've selected our nationality, we're English, and we're gonna select Chelsea. And obviously, as you can see, Chelsea was formed in 1905 in a public house located on Fulham Road in SW6. They've been crowned champions 6 times and have won the domestic cup on 8 occasions. Chelsea win on a remarkable unbeaten run in the English top flight, 86 games since between 2004 and 2008. The club became the first UEFA Champions League holders to win the UEFA Europa League the following year in 2013. So this is the club we're going to go for. Then here, as you can see, match difficulty is going to be professional. Going to reduce that to 4 minutes per half, unless you can do it any less. Hold it. Yeah, 4 minutes. Now, in terms of transfer windows, we are going to have, obviously, what you call it, the transfer window open. But for the first transfer window, we're not going to sign any players. But in the second transfer window, I am going to sign players, because it does look like right now, okay, that Chelsea's transfer ban will be turned over. So I'm pretty much myself expecting Chelsea to overturn that transfer ban. But today, what we're going to do, we're just going to set up the team, sort of thing. Really, we're going to have a whole lot of money to spend in that second transfer window, which will be good. And as I say, that's what we're going to do. So setting up team, setting up our squad, our formation. So yeah. Now, like Formula 1 actually, F1 2019, there seems to be a lot of new features, which should be good. You got squad moral, you can now speak to your players, which seems pretty good, like in player chat. So that could be quite good. So yeah, you know, in terms of our money, we've got 86 million, 86.1 million technically. But right, just because we got a transfer ban, okay, for this first season, okay, or for the first half season, don't mean we can't scout any new players. Certainly. And the thing is, okay, we've got quite a lot of good players that I think we can certainly get overall. And the thing is, I'm always actually one for believing in the young talent, okay? Don't get me wrong. So I'm going to try and make a nice mixture of young talent, but I do want some also good players as well to bring into the club for next season, or for the January transfer window. So we're just going to scout, and that's all we can do really in this first half of the season, or first season of career mode. We can actually scout for some decent players, really, and that's what we're going to do here today. So, got our shortlist Arnold. He's got to be shortlisted, this guy. You know, Virgil van Dijk, also again another player who we could just shortlist. But, you know, obviously the good thing about this season, or this career mode, also you got player flexibility, meaning like the player, well, if a player has a good season, effectively, they could actually improve more than obviously intended. Now, obviously, this is our default formation. Now, I'm not going to play Pedro. I'm going to actually play Willian on that right wing. I think he'd be better out of the two players. I'm going to play Mount. I am going to play Pulisic. Now, I'm going to also play Rudiger, but I don't know who to play him over. Rudiger, I don't know whether to play him over. Obviously, we've got Kalamazoo-Odoi as well. He'll be certainly a bench player. I'm not going to have Barkley on the bench. That'd be a bit stupid. We've got Bakayo, of course, Tamori, Batshuayi, of course. So, yeah, you know, we've got some pretty good players in here. Overall, as a team. I don't know, though. Do we put on Loftus-Cheek? I don't know. There's not... I don't know whether I want Tamori. He's certainly a lot worse than most. I'm going to have Rudiger. I think I'm going to play Rudiger and Christensen over Kurt Zuma. I think, yeah, I'm going to do that. Emerson, I'm going to go for actually Alonso in that position. I think Emerson isn't the better of the two left backs. Well, certainly not in the game anyway. So I'm going to do it like that. So in a way, I'm going to put a bit of faith in a very good defence, hopefully. But yeah, you know, obviously we will see. And we'll play our first few games like this. Now, obviously, good thing about this season as well, in career mode, by the way. Also, you don't actually just have, obviously, football. So, got already my first greeting. So we're going to sim these matches. Let's see how we do with our first match in charge of Chelsea. 4-1, absolute killing it then in that first match against Athletic Bilbao, of course. So first win of the season as Chelsea manager, and there's a transfer offer for Kalamazoo-Odoi. Obviously we're going to reject that, as well, quite frankly, he could in future years be one of our better players, and we're not going to accept Giroud going off either. So we got our first you know, one. So I'm gonna, what should I send back to our captain as a Capella, of course. I'm gonna put nice to meet you, or happy to work with you, Caesar. Send my regards to the rest of the squad. So obviously want to keep the squad happy. Right now the squad is content, so they're not too happy with us they're not unhappy with us. They're morally content overall right now, obviously. And yeah, you know, that's what we want. As I say, we can scout players in this window. Overall, I'm not playing any of my pre-seasons. But yeah, overall, I think even though, as I say, Chelsea are in this predicament where Chelsea have maybe a bit of that issue, I don't think Chelsea actually are a bad team. I think Chelsea do have a lot of good qualities. Like, we got a very good, certainly attacking front, I think, still. One of the best, I think, in the league. And I think, you know, FIFA, in a way, has underrated, like, how good this Chelsea side is. Like, certainly with some players in there, I feel like, you know, there are some good players. So a loan offer for Tomori. Now, I think that could be a wise idea. 1 year deal for Tomori ain't a bad suggestion to put him out on loan, of course. That, I don't think it's that bad, a loan offer for Tomori. Like, I don't see him as a part of my essential plans right now with Tomori, unfortunately. That's the truth of the matter. Certainly not in this FIFA career mode. So loaning out players could be essential. We've had our first defeat there. So, yeah, you know, obviously, in a way, this season could be interesting. Right, we're going to skip to our first Premier League game of the season, obviously. So, obviously, they've still got some new icons, so international friendlies look a bit different. Transfer window icon looks slightly different. Icons are now also in white, which is also a bit different compared to maybe other years that have gone by. Now, I'm not really one for using the training. Hopefully it won't affect me too much, okay? I'm sort of not into that stuff. But yeah, you know, other people are. Maybe other people will use the trainer a bit more, or the training. By the way, we're going on professional difficulty. If it's too easy, we'll put it up, maybe a difficulty. If it's too hard, we'll go down a difficulty. Hopefully it won't be too hard. Hopefully it'll be about just right, which would be perfect. But how's our squad morals still looking? Content, which is good. So, first league game as well, by the way, guys. So, you know, got some, I don't know how many chats we got. So, here we go. So, obviously, I don't know whether if you don't reply to the player in certain time, boss, I know I didn't have a great pre-season. The reasons I wasn't feeling 100%, but I'm over now. So, if you put me in against Man United, I will value, yeah, sorry, I'll show you just how value I am for the team. Look. Kurt Zoom, I don't really want to upset him, but he ain't going to be in the team for long. I don't want to upset him. I'm just going to put, you need to pick yourself up, sort of thing, I don't know. I don't know whether that was the right one, but anyway. Obviously, Kurt Zuma. Anyway, we're going to attend the press conference ahead of the game. So this is first press conference, and this is it. Guys, we'll be taking questions now. Right. Chelsea run of form in pre-season has left the fans more. How did pre-season? I'm going to put my faith in my team. Of course. So, yeah. Can the team handle pressure to qualify for the UEFA Champions League? Well, we're Chelsea, so why shouldn't we? You know, I'm going to put qualifying is essential, because being truthful, we are Chelsea. Chelsea is a top 4 club in my opinion, and, you know, you can't really say, oh, you know, that qualifying wouldn't be essential to be in Champions League. Will you buy some new players until the end of the transfer window? I'm gonna put we are building a winning team again. Pretty simple, really. So there you go.
Wrapping up now, guys. Thank you very much.
So that's the end of our Chelsea press conference, of course, there, as you can see. And let's play Man United. And realistically, I don't know whether we can get a win, but I think, you know, we can certainly come out with a draw. And I think a draw is a must. I don't think anything less than a draw wouldn't be, well, for me, wouldn't be good enough. Now, one thing I've noticed about this new career mode, or this new game, is, for me, personally, I feel like each player got their own pace, sorry, when I've played just some of kickoff matches, as if, realistically, this year, each player does actually have their own authentic pace. So, each player is going to be a bit more different to play with this season, and it's not just going to be a straightforward everyone's got more or less equal pace, which is quite good actually, and I think if they have done that, they've actually done it quite well to replicate it.
Two English football clubs who have been very much front and centre in recent years when it comes to gargantuan confrontations, and this certainly falls in that category. Manchester United.
I must say the
Chelsea,
graphics look pretty damn decent this year. So yeah. So Old Trafford then we are at for kickoff.
And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford.
Obviously, everyone is on
England defender Lee Dixon. And there are
0 points. But today we kick off the new Premier League.
In the Premier League, it is Manchester United taking on Chelsea.
Well, thank you, Derek. Brilliant atmosphere here today. All that hard slog in pre-season, all aim for this game. First game of the season,
we go, then.
All that preparation is for this. It's for this 90 minutes. Focus on it, get the 3 points, move on to the next one. Looking forward to it.
Oh, he's given it. Penalty.
Rudiger.
An opportunity now for them to jump in front.
Oh dear, just like the real life match, more or less. As Paul Pogba takes his slow run up. This time it's Pogba taking the penalty, not Christensen, but we save it. Kepa keeps it 0-0. And that's good, so not good overall first few minutes then here at Old Trafford. Then as we concede a penalty, and certainly they've got a little bit, saying, as we pass it back to Kepa, doing a quick 1-2, Christensen, now onto Alonso.
Pulisic.
Jorginho. And then just tackled there, unfortunately. Now, Jorginho. Mount.
Conte.
Onto Kante.
Azpilicueta.
Kante. Mount.
Pulisic.
On to Mason Mount, take a shot, but unfortunately not going in then there. And yeah, quite a bit of screen freezes there, unfortunately, on the replay cam, but otherwise pretty good. So that's our first attempt at goal. And then as we get the ball back in midfield, on to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham passes to Pulisic. Are we onside? On to Abraham, trying to get in to Abraham. Bit of a sway one that would have been. But so far, actually, it hasn't been a bad 18 minutes for us. Yes, okay, the penalty weren't great, giving away a penalty, but we've done pretty well. We're controlling the ball. It's on professional AI difficulty and feels a bit easy right now. I don't want to say go back too soon, because I could be eating my own words, as Man United are hugely impressive sometimes on the counter. Now, I've just downloaded all the latest squads. Why is Alexis Sanchez still in the United squad?
Well, absolutely, Derek. Winning their first 5 games, it was a good start, and they looked pretty solid to begin with at the start of that season, but then it all sort of fell apart in the middle of the season. They got it back to the end now and won that trophy.
So, again,
Juan Mata. Marcus Rashford.
Rudiger, who's on the yellow card, of course. Now, obviously 5 straight yellows, by the way, and that obviously is a match ban. But right now, it's still 0-0 from this game.
Jesse Lingard.
Right now.
Lingard.
So, Jesse Lingard right now on the attack, and Jesse Lingard passes it on to Rashford, but Rashford offside then here at Old Trafford, and it's still 0-0 as we go into the 30th minute mark then here. Quite frankly, it's not been a bad first half, I wouldn't have said. I think it's been about average for us, apart from the penalty, which quite frankly was the first scare of the match. Hasn't been bad, and again that's another offside for United. One Massa.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
And trying to just take it down the wings with Alonso, not quite working. And quite frankly, Man United are now coming back at us.
Two teams in terms of possession. Can someone take control of this game?
Can they convert?
Ow! Didn't see that one coming. Marcus Rashford really getting the first real, almost big opportunity of the game. And in a way, Man United are starting now to come into this a little bit, I feel.
Pulisic.
And Marcus Alonso, who's actually been working the wings quite well.
As they try to take the lead here.
So, big moment in the game for us. Big corner. And unfortunately, nothing coming of it. So 0-0 as we go in, which is a bit better what was in real life, of course, where Chelsea went in 1-0 down, but just like real life, we have conceded a penalty then here. And yeah, obviously, hopefully,
Pulisic now.
We can play a bit more. Now, Willian's been quite quiet in this game. I'm going to try and play Willian a bit more
confidence on the ball,
on the left, but Abraham not also getting a great match. Still 0-0 right now, which
this is
isn't
the
great, but
football, EA
you know, I will take it if it ends 0-0. Like, neither of us two teams have really made any dent.
That looks a great matchup, doesn't it?
Looking
Okay
forward
to some fast-flowing football there.
Well, terrific action coming up for you from the UEFA Super Cup here on EA.
And here we go then.
It's Chelsea taking on Liverpool.
Can we?
Yeah, every player's dream to play in a cup final. All that hard work paid off for these two teams. What I will say is, final
has a go.
Oh,
keeper's contribution, but what next?
Kante having a real opportunity there.
Alonso, slipshod passing.
Unfortunately, nothing coming of it once again, as well.
An important piece of transfer news previously unconfirmed.
Tammy Abraham has a quick go.
Has completed his move to Manchester
but
City.
Again, not good enough.
Around £80 million, huge amount of money. Responsibility on a player's shoulders with that sort of price tag is huge. But he's Paul Pogba's incisive pass.
Paul Pogba, Rashford, Kepa, makes a rather, I guess, simple one, but he gives it away.
He's given it away.
But thank God.
Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea.
Puzzling now, and this is probably first real break I've had all game long.
Looks promising this.
Willian, oh dear, Willian not quite getting Chelsea's first big match, and we're really now upping the momentum here in this game. As Willian goes, cuts inside one Man United. Oh, just not enough then there. So this game is really coming alive, and I feel like we can maybe grab the win, but let's not count out Man United yet, as we've got 20 minutes to go. And as I say, if we get a draw, that's okay, because I wouldn't be too disappointed with that, a draw, quite frankly, especially against a team like United, who are probably, quite honestly, on the same page as us in most areas, as we knock it through to
coming into it. Not typical of
William, but not much again.
Well,
number 10
Manchester United
skipper.
goal will clinch it. The fans know so, but do the players?
And Rashford onside, no, offside, sorry.
Into the illegal position, offside, in the opinion of the
Couldn't have been
officials.
by much, but Alex Sanchez coming off
Change for
then
Manchester United.
as it remains 0-0. So Man United making a tactical substitution, and I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take off Tammy Abraham and put on, I think, Giroud right now. Also, I may take off Willian and go for Callum Hudson-Odoi, and I'm going to give Kovacic a little bit of time in replacement of Mason Mount then here. But clearly, I think we may need them. We're only going to have them towards the end of the game, so we're going to have a sort of like 3-man super sub. Hopefully that can help, but first we got to get the ball out of play in a way, weirdly, and in a way we're only going to do that if it's logical. And yes, we've also got 10 minutes. On comes also some of the other players. Callum Hudson-Odoi name is that long it can't even fit on the actual what you call it.
Jorginho.
So
Now Giroud.
Callum Hudson-Odoi. On
The ball
Tazza.
Azpilicueta. Olivier Giroud.
Giroud.
Kovacic. Still
Come on!
possibilities.
Oh no!
Quite kicked
That
ahead.
was
Well, it was the pace on
the
the cross. Sometimes
goal-winning
that power on the
moment,
cross just cushion it, otherwise
and it just goes over the bar. I think that was a game-winning moment, a goal-winning moment, and we've blown it. Will we get one more chance? And if we do, can we take it? So there's going to be 2 minutes of added time. Man United, this surely will be the last attack of the game, and probably the last attack of the game. And it ends 0-0 in our first game for Chelsea then there. So a 0-0 draw, not a bad result, it's a point. Man United gets a point as well at Old Trafford. So yeah, you know, not a bad result then there for us, for Chelsea. Hopefully in our first home game at Leicester we can maybe go and grab the win then. And yeah, you know, obviously gonna do, I think, the post-match interview now, if there is one, we'll see, obviously. So is there a post-match interview? Not too sure. Yes, there is. So we'll give our reaction to the game. So on that draw, is the draw a good debut? I'm just going to say, season's a marathon, not a sprint. And quite frankly, that is what a full season. Kurt Zouma in danger of losing his position in the squad. Gotta say that, you know. So, asking me about Kurt Zouma.
That'll be all. Thank you so much.
So, of course, team comes first, Zouma comes second, of course. So, as I say, as you can see, let's see some of these new articles. So Willian shows his class. Not really, he didn't do much, I don't think. But anyway, as you can see. So, pretty good first match actually, I would have said. It depends which way you look at it. Anyway, next game we're gonna sim next game. UEFA Super Cup. Not too fussed about the Super Cup overall. Loan offer for Loftus-Cheek at Newcastle. Now, I guess, you know, it would be a good move for him, but no, I'm going to keep him in, because he can make first team football, and, you know, he could be a decent player, certainly in the, or coming off the bench. So, is there a press conference? Gonna attend press conference, just to up team morale ahead of the game.
Thank you all for waiting. We'll be taking questions now.
So what are your expectations? We'll do all we can win to win. Have you prepared for next match against your rival Liverpool? We are ready. Please tell us anything special for this final. My lads will rise to the challenge. We will play our usual football. My boys are ready special. So, right, there we go. And you know, Kurt Zouma's asked for it, so I'm going to give him a start in the starting lineup. I'm also going to protect Willian today, because I want Willian to go the distance, so I'm going to give Zouma a start, and I'm going to play Loftus-Cheek for Mount today in this match. Then there, of course, so yeah, going to simulate this one. So I think that's still a good team, you know. Kalamazoo-Odoi will start, you know, some more experienced lads, and we do lose 3-1. Oh well, it's only a Super Cup final. I'm not too phased and fussed by it. Yeah. Right, first home game then, and obviously Abraham looking a bit tired, so you know, I'm gonna obviously bring back Willian. I'm gonna give Kovacic his first start of the season. I'm going to play Giroud first now, on this one. Batshuayi's gone up a little bit, I think. I'm not sure about Reece James. Obviously, Tomori was loaned out this season, so, yeah, you know, I think this is a wiser way to go. And this is the thing, it's going to be a bit about squad rotation this season, I personally think. It won't just all be about, you know, not playing non-football. Now, how many games am I going to do? I'm going to play 18 games, by the way. This season, anyway. Offer for Baba. Oh, 5 million. Do we need him? Probably not. No, I'll let him go. You know. Like, all the transfer, by the way, the ban means, it doesn't mean we can't get players out or get rid of players. It just means we can't buy players in this first part of the season. So that's our lineup for today, or this match, and Zouma's playing, so that should cheer up Kurt Zouma today, obviously, over Christensen. But I'm not gonna, you know, play always, you know, the same lineup. I'm gonna play different players. You know, we're giving Tammy Abraham a bit of a rest today, overall. We're playing Giroud, Oliver Giroud.
Hello, it's a real pleasure to be
and
with
here
you from
is
West London, from
our first
Stamford
Chelsea home game. Here we go then for this first home game.
Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the
Obviously,
Premier League in this case.
Right now,
it's Chelsea facing Leicester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot. Fast play, force the opposition to respond.
For a bit more of an experienced squad in Oliver Giroud and Willian lining up front.
What can Willian do? It's an intelligent run.
Also, we've got a bit more.
Good use of the ball, but can they?
I'm not going to say talented first half, but what a goal! Who was that? It's Kante.
What a finish that is.
Makes it 1-0 Chelsea as we barely, 5 minutes in the game, and Kante scores Chelsea's first goal of the season. Absolute brilliant then. We may have only drawn then
really are letting him hear it when he touches the ball.
United, but we're winning right now at home. And that's the key thing. A win at home for Chelsea.
A poor cross, all
Kante
things
has
considered.
already scored and made it 1-0 then here.
Giroud.
Now we'll
Pulisic.
read comments, by the way, after
It's
the
with
game, so
Giroud.
please make sure you
Given
leave them,
away by
and I'll
Chelsea.
read them after, like, the game. I don't mind, of course.
Jorginho. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
But 1-0 Chelsea here in this first home game for for Chelsea,
Jorginho.
and for us as a manager.
Willian.
Then Willian. Then on to Giroud,
It's with
Olivier
Giroud.
Giroud, who in a way sort of
Well,
set
they have
up
the
that
ball once
goal
more.
to a degree. He took the first initial shot, bounced back off the keeper, and then
Matty
obviously
James.
we capitalised with N'Golo Conte,
A move
and
of promise on the
Conte
flank.
made it 1-0.
And options
Chelsea
in the centre.
are 1-0 up here
And a goal kick.
as
given.
that goes out for a goal kick. Kepa will take the kick quite lively and quickly. Then
Here's Kovacic. Jorginho. Conte.
obviously,
Azpilicueta.
hopefully win
Here is
to
Willian.
win
It's
this
with
game. See
Giroud.
this now 1 out,
It's Willian.
but I want to go
Well,
after
pass
at least
pass.
2
Maybe they
goals
can chisel an opportunity.
in this
Giroud.
match, because the more
really
goals we
top-notch
score,
piece of
the
defending.
better. In a way, because it obviously just puts us a bit clear. And so far this season, I know we're only
And
2
slipped
games into
through
the season,
beautifully.
but so far we've actually not conceded a goal in the
Gezal.
Premier League so far.
A chance to whip it
I'm
in.
pretty sure that will change eventually, but so
Just
far
wanted to get it out of there.
we're,
Good position
in
on the
terms
pitch
of
to be
defensively,
pressed.
not beaten, and it's
And a goal,
1-all,
the equaliser.
just like real life.
Superb entertainment.
1-all, and both of the goals, more or less, Jamie Vardy saying about conceding goals we were, and we've just conceded our very first goal.
As you can see, the keeper's done his
in the
best,
Premier
but there's nothing he
League.
can do from there. He's not going to miss that one.
Even
So,
Steven, one apiece
1-all,
on this match.
and we now need to go after that second goal if we want to win. Otherwise, we'd be only picking up another point then, which wouldn't be that great.
Vardy.
And Leicester City looking hungry for
And
more,
scope for them to
and
produce
again
something
defensively
exciting.
just not good enough
Tremendous block.
there. Going to
Now
Conte,
Giroud.
Giroud, Conte. Brilliant defensive play
Active
by,
challenge.
in a way, Conte, but getting tackled. Barnes, Chilwell.
Chilwell.
Nice tackle by Jorginho, but in a way doesn't
Oh, he
quite keep
fancies
the
his
ball. But
chances. Well, it can
nonetheless,
be a hit or a miss
Chilwell.
when it comes to striking it on the volley.
Then
Yeah, you always take a risk when it comes in like that,
Bit
but he
down.
took a chance. He was brave, just not his day on that occasion.
Now Giroud.
on to Puzlik, but I think that's too far. Trying to play a long ball up front.
And a big transfer story that is broken. It is now official. Lorenzo Insigne has completed his move to Real Madrid league.
Well, Derek, an estimated fee of around £85 million. Huge amount of money.
So,
I think you're going to get a good player, though. I think you're going to get a
pretty
player that really fits into your club. Will he
so
produce?
far,
Well, we'll have to
good
wait
half
and see.
overall. Better than the first half, I would say, at United. We've played, I feel, better, but
minutes here.
at the same time,
Conte.
I want to get
Here is
maybe
Willian.
that goal. Will just
Pulisic
take us
now.
back to the lead.
Giroud. He stopped them just when they looked menacing.
Hopefully we can do that, but it
So
won't
the first
come
half
in
draws
the
to a
first half.
close here in West
1-0.
London.
Then 1-0 then here for us. And we're not going to make any changes at half time. May make a few changes later on in the
And
second
so the
half.
second half gets
maybe.
underway. Almost a case of the two
Obviously,
teams
we do have
saying
Tammy
to each
Abraham
other,
on the bench
whatever you can do,
for this
I can
match.
do just as well.
Not because he's injured or anything, but because I don't want to go with a
I must say, no
young
shortage
lineup.
of
I sort of want to
space.
go for a more experienced senior lineup
Crossing into the
today.
middle.
And
He succeeds in clearing
hopefully
it.
we can do that and,
Jorginho.
in a way,
Pulisic
capitalise
now.
on that. And
Giroud.
Puzlik then.
Chelsea getting the ball.
Can
Might be a
Puzlik
chance
get
here.
his first Chelsea Premier League
He
goal?
was in a wonderful position, Lee.
No,
but
he
he
can't.
squandered the chance.
Well, he went for placement. He didn't go for power, and he's missed it.
And remains 1-1, only scraping past the post and there, but still past the post nonetheless, and it will remain 1-1 then
give
here.
this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, he's been involved in most of the positive things in that first half, and obviously getting that goal has given his team a huge boost for this second half. The crowd haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, have they, Derek?
Well, punch happy, the keeper. This looks promising. Jorginho. Giroud. Foiling them effectively. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Norwich City.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Appealing for the foul, but we'll play on.
Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. James.
So, overall,
and a
still
reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Leicester City facing Sheffield United.
We may make a change in a minute.
Interesting matchup atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an
action. I think I am. I'm going to bring on... Well, Giroud hasn't been that great, actually. I'm going to bring on Tammy Abraham. Should we bring on anyone else? I don't think so. We're going to just bring on Tammy Abraham for now in this game. I don't think there's anyone really that I would want to bring on.
That would see them forge ahead. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one.
So, right, Tammy Abraham will come on in a minute
Marcos Alonso
to get his debut at Chelsea, but not only at Chelsea, but at the Bridge. Like, I did play him, obviously, in the Man United game for the full 90 minutes. But I'm going to play him here then for the last few minutes, and on comes Tammy Abraham.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
So, Tammy Abraham coming onto the pitch, then hopefully,
Jorginho.
With Tammy Abraham, we can just maybe do something different here, and hopefully we can get something. And already Tammy Abraham been a bit of a central playmaker, and Conte,
what a vital intervention.
Once again getting in the box for Chelsea. Conte been very vital actually right now in this few minutes, and I thought Tammy Abraham.
The decision is one of offside here.
Wait, didn't Tammy? How's that offside? That wasn't a pass. They put that down as a pass. That was a header towards goal. What on earth happened there? I didn't actually understand that, and I still don't understand that, because
15 minutes remaining.
I'm pretty sure if you shoot, so long the players who are offside don't, touch the ball, then it's not offside.
Gezal.
Therefore there's, no advantage. I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't offside, because it's only a player who's offside can concede. That's a very odd one, and I know
Conte has lost the ball.
That you could argue it was fair.
Expected to win this game. The players did too. Not long left now. Are they going to do that?
Or wasn't meant to give that offside. But anyway, it's the second game, and it was actually Abraham who got the header. Pretty sure it was actually.
Intervention.
And that's saying Tomori.
It's a case of just 5 minutes left.
We didn't sell Tomori, but we loaned him out. And I think this one's going to end 1-1 as well, just like that Man United game. The thing is, not really much we can do.
A really sumptuous ball, and this could make certain for them.
That's offside.
Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
So Puzelik scored his first goal at the Stamford Bridge, however, deemed to not go in the back of the net due to the fact it was offside. And I think that was the moment where we most likely, well, not lost this game, but certainly going to draw it now, which is a bit of a shame.
Absolutely genius.
And yeah, unless they score this, But it ends 1-1. At least we scored a goal. Just like real life then, I guess. A 1-1 draw. Then, at home. But it was Kante with the goal.
Run the rule over this man's work. Positive after.
And I guess we scored 2 points to that degree.
Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? They could touch in front. Might still
What do you think of the Furies?
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that
Furies.
is.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Good position on the pitch to be pressing and winning.
What are the Furies, if you don't mind me asking? Don't quite understand that very well. Thank you for your comments, which is more than appreciated. We'll do a post-match interview once again, because it's our first home game, and given it's first home game, well, I think it's quite nice to do a post-match interview to a degree.
Some questions regarding the match.
So, obviously, overall, so 2 evenly matched teams, no clear winner. I'm gonna put we should have won. We should have really, like, in all honesty, we should have won and could have won today if we defended a bit better. And maybe if we took more chances, a bit more clinical. Why couldn't we find the winner in the second half? I'm just going to say it was bad luck. More. I'm not going to put blame on the players. You know, I think that's fair enough. Is your inability to stop Vardy the reason behind the failure? Well, he's a good player, ain't he?
Thanks so much for answering our questions.
So, of course, as you can see, we answered some questions there for the media. And obviously Christensen, a bit disappointed not to start, of course. I'm going to put in squad rotation is important, of course, which it is, of course. So I'm going to put now Christensen back in the formation. And maybe if we had Christensen on, that's the thing, we don't know, we could have maybe won that game. I'm going to put Tammy Abraham now back on. I'm going to give, actually, for the next game, Callum Hudson-Odoi his first major Premier League start. Obviously, he's going to play Norwich, but we're not going to play the Norwich game. We're going to sort of skip that. And the next game we're going to win, play, sorry. I think we're going to go play Wolves. So we're going to skip about 2 games, effectively, or 3 games, actually, if we include the cup game. So effectively skipping a bit of games. Hopefully we can pick up those still good results. So it means Tammy Abraham will get 2 games. I know that the squad rotation won't be a thing, like, you know, when we're playing that or playing them players, but still. Oh, when's my next Formula 1 video? Depends what you mean. Next championship video, as in my next Formula 1 championship, like, I'm doing a new series now, in terms of Formula 1 championship videos, so obviously, like, classic series championship, so the next one will be probably tomorrow, I'm gonna say. It just depends, because, you know, but, like, as I say, that's next career mode, or not career mode, 'cause I'm not doing career mode anymore, I'm doing it career mode in my own time, sort of thing. personal time, but I'm not doing it on YouTube anymore. I'm sort of going down a different route with Formula 1 now. Not because, you know, I don't want to do it anymore, the Formula 1 career mode, but I am doing it in my own time sort of thing, if you understand, but not, you know, career mode. Anyway. Any player chats? No. Not by the looks of it, I don't think. Was so tell me. So right now, players are pretty content. They're not massively happy. They're not too disheartened either. Jorginho, for whatever reasons, a bit unhappy. The unhappy git. So the team morale's gone a little bit down. Giroud's rating's gone down, of course. We're going to play William once again today. Kante's gone up. So I just want to have a look, see who's the top goal scorer for Chelsea right now. Overall. And it's Kante right now, with 2 goals to his name. So we're going to play Wolves at, not too sure name of stadium, don't want to get the stadium name wrong. Anyway, we'll play away against Wolves, so a big game. This will be the final game, by the way, guys. I'm going to use the white kit today. And I quite like this kit, by the way. It looks quite nice, looks pretty slick. Did you see the Singapore Grand Prix? Yes, I did, and Sebastian Vettel won. First race win for Sebastian Vettel, and, you know, obviously, given that he's my favourite driver, you know, it was a pretty nice day. Had a beer afterwards to celebrate his victory. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean anything, I don't think, that victory too much. The season's over for Ferrari, but it's still nice to see a Ferrari victory, and it's nice to see a Ferrari Sebastian Vettel victory in particular. So, yeah, you know, it wasn't the greatest Grand Prix, but, you know, what's the difference between FIFA 19 and FIFA 20? Well, right, some of us, well, firstly, manager. You can now customise your manager a lot. Like, you don't just have to take a generic face. You can sort of customise your manager to your own personal liking, looks. You can now give your manager so many more features that maybe you couldn't have. Maybe in FIFA 19. Secondly, in terms of the way I'm certainly seeing it right now, the way the teams are playing and the players play, each player feels, in my own particular experience, and I'll just show you, seems to have their own touch, their own sprint speed. So, right, if I pass it to Puzzlic, as you can see, he looks really, really quick. Pass it to Tammy Abraham, though, on a minute. He feels a bit more heavy and a bit more slow, as if he can't run quite with the attackers or outpace the attackers quite as much. And that's one of the difference. Whereas in FIFA 19, I would argue that, you know, the players feel a bit more lighter, and it feels like they've all got very similar pace.
It's a goal for Sheffield United.
Like,
5 minutes.
and also, probably the biggest addition to this season, or this year's title, is now you can do post-match interviews. You've got team morale, so you need to keep the team happy. So you can't just get away with simming all your matches necessarily. I guess that's a good and a bad thing. If you want a short like, or fast career mode sort of thing, that's bad. If you want to play a long, more depth career mode, it's good. But there are some nice new features. The screen format's different, which is, I guess, a bit good. So yeah, you know, obviously there are a few nice things. Anyway, this will be, by the way, the last match I'm playing.
The score remains 0-0.
And it's 0-0 still. In the last game, well, against Leicester, the last game I played, we held out for a 1-1 draw. First game we played, we got a 0-0 draw. So really, I would like if we could maybe pick up a win today against Wolves. In real life, we won. Can we maybe do the same in the game?
Thanks, Alan.
And Willian, not quite for William, but Willian
played into the middle.
Is
to punch it away now.
Quite frankly, I don't know why they gave him the number 10, actually, William. Well, I do know, it was money. But
now Doherty.
He's not good enough, William, for this Chelsea team, quite frankly. And come the first window, in a way we're doing it semi-realistic, or realistic, because as far as we know, or as far as I know, Chelsea's transfer ban, by the looks of it, will be overruled and will be lifted, so Chelsea can go on a shopping spree.
Well, here he goes.
Come
to see a player do this.
January, so I'm going to spend money in the January transfer window, despite we should still serve the ban. And effectively, you know, so I'm going to use young players, but that then gives you young players, or some of them, a chance to prove their worth. Okay, all the way until the end of until January. So if there's one player in particular, or a few players in particular, that really prove their worth, you know, it'd be pretty good. Anyway, obviously we're going to hopefully build a winning Chelsea team. Hopefully we can have a good career mode.
Abraham. And the pass not completed, really. It's good work, this.
So still 0-0.
Goal.
I'm going to try and attack more.
Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack. Here's Jorginho. Abraham.
As I say, Tammy Abraham feels quite slow. You almost have to, every time, do a turn. You sort of got to spin him around, and I feel like right now, that's the area, if any, come the window in January, I'm going to probably improve. Even though in real life, he's pretty good. But for whatever reason in the game right now, I'm not enjoying playing with Tammy Abraham.
Well, he's been in the game.
Is it more realistic or more immersive?
Yeah, it was hard work.
Yes, it is actually.
Putting in the shift,
you know,
not much went right, and
I would say
hope to improve in this second period.
It's more immersive overall. Like as the games go, don't get me wrong. Like you know, Charlie Wakefield. I don't know who he is, but I'll have a look into him. If he's any good for the January window, I'll put him on the transfer list and I will sign him if he's any good. But I'm not going to sign him just for the sake of gaining a subscriber, sorry to say. So thank you for that offer, but no deal to a degree. But only to a degree. If he's good enough, I will sign him. If he ain't good enough for Chelsea, I won't sign him, unfortunately.
It's the second goal for Crystal Palace. 50 minutes played. 2-1.
Great to have Alan McInally.
Now, Conte's really good, actually, in this game. I'm not going to lie. He's really, really effective. I know, like, Kante's like one of the best players, well, probably the best central midfielder overall in the world right now, and probably Chelsea's best player. I would agree with that. But overall, he's really, really good. Like, and you just saw how he breaks down defences. It's unreal. We just weren't playing wise enough there with him, unfortunately.
One date for your diary.
Kuzlik's pretty good from what I'm seeing.
League fixture for the hosts.
as you can see. Just
I don't know
look
whether
how
the
good
managers told them to do
Kante
this,
is. He's
but
really
they're
quick.
just
He's
defending
pretty
deep.
good at,
Can put them in
you
front
know.
here.
Also, Willian's another player who's
To the
pretty
rescue,
decent.
and how?
Tried crossing it there, but not quite.
We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Referee's done very well here. He let the game go on, but he knew
yellow
there was
card
a yellow
for
card
Sassis
in that move, and now he's gone back and shown the yellow.
And again, we're still 0-0.
The player's got no complaints.
William.
A real chance to go in front.
What on earth was that?
Away from the target, he was so close in.
Come on, Tammy.
And he's getting some
Come
stick
on.
off those supporters.
That's not good enough, is it, for Tammy Abraham to miss like that? Not being funny.
Alan Smith, your view on this done deal we're hearing? Marco Reus has signed for Barcelona.
Well, for about 65 million, those supporters will be expecting something quite special.
Real opening now.
No! No!
They've hardly got out of their own half, but when they have done, they've scored. The other team will be absolutely devastated. They've been controlling the shape of the game, and suddenly they've conceded the first goal of the game. Into the attacking third. And it takes a nick off the player out for a throw.
Out loud.
Still 20 minutes to go.
Well, there's 20 minutes. There is time
Can't quite get hold of the ball.
to get a result,
This
but
was the game plan all along, to sit,
Trying to steer it through. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that.
it's not good enough. 1-0 down. And another foul.
And he's given the free kick. He's got a solid defender here to just help them see it through. That's obviously the thinking behind the substitution now.
Yeah, and I think we might see it.
This might be an opportunity to get level. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. And that breakaway had lots of possibilities, and now it's ended with lots of frustrations.
In a way, I just now want to get that point, even though we're going to probably now lose.
It's another goal
but we can't give up.
78 minutes played, 4-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan
Frustrating.
McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
And we've done that twice now. We did it against Leicester, and we've done it against
lead, and the supporters
Wolves now, effectively.
No
like,
listen to them.
Yeah, they've been brilliant.
you know what I mean? We've done it twice. The same
to nick a goal
error.
To go in from here. What an
Which
important
is very odd.
interception that
Usually, well, FIFA 19, sorry, I was very good on professional.
Numbers.
Right now, I feel like a bit of an amateur on professional.
Tammy Abraham.
Like,
Free kick.
I don't know whether to lower the difficulty.
Vital that he doesn't waste this
Whether it's
opportunity,
just
that
right.
he makes sure he forces the opposition to defend
Got a
this.
free kick here, of course. So, I don't actually like the new free kick system. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it seems a bit crap, like overall. And again, it's another game that will end in tears if you're a Chelsea fan. This could be 2-0. Not quite.
Well, he's tried it. Give him credit for that, Alan, but, well, he's not even close.
Well, it looks brilliant when you pull it off.
And I don't know whether we can get forward. Tammy Abraham could get Chelsea's last attacking opportunity or help towards it anyway.
Willian takes over.
Can
immediately thinks
knock
positively.
out. No, that's the end of the game then. So it's a defeat then away from home. It's our second Chelsea defeat. And not good enough. We'll do a post-match interview anyway. But yeah, not good enough. Feel annoyed with that result overall, because I know we're better.
Just a couple of questions for you.
I know we are better. I know it, but yeah. What are you on about? Read your comments. I am reading my comments, thank you. I always read my comments. But thank you anyway for your comment to let me know. Read my comments. How does today's impact on the confidence of players? Just gonna keep things nice and cheery and light for the time being. Gonna be also a bit harsh as well, saying we have no excuses. We sort of don't. Jota was one of the best players for. I don't really care about the opposition.
No further questions.
So no further questions than that. And Champions League will be next, but we're not going to play the Champions League match. We've played, well, we've played a number of games now, but yeah, it is actually tougher. I'm not going to lie, like, in terms of the difficulty I'm finding right now a bit tougher. But yeah, overall, in terms of one of the things that's different, as you can see, you can actually now edit our manager, so I could create this manager, be a bit more like me. Can we change his skin colour, because I'm not that dark, if you understand. I'm white, so don't take it as a racial insult. That's, you know, I'm sort of now tripping myself up here, aren't I? I'll just send that there, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, we can actually. Right, good. So it's tone, I think. There we go, that's more like us. So they're a bit more darker skin than that. It's not about realistic. That's realistic, I think. It's either... yeah, that's more realistic. As you can see, look how much customization we now have overall. And you can choose your face. Like, you know, you can see different faces. Import face. Definitely you can import face. So you can actually import your face, I think. Sorry about this. So maybe it's something to do with Facebook now, I'm not too sure. But we'll do a quick bit of customization quickly. But as you can see, there's so much more now to it. Like, you can even choose your eyes, like your eye shape. It is pretty cool. Like, overall, how much more there is to it overall. Should play GTA Online. Actually, I did start playing GTA Online a few months ago, but I sort of got, well, destroyed, you could say, most of the time, and sort of gave up after a while of being destroyed. And when I say destroyed, I mean like, I want to continue editing here now. Like, sort of got destroyed overall, like, in terms of kept on getting killed. You can even now choose a hat, which is pretty cool. Like, you can go for certain like different hats, as you can see, which is pretty silly, really. I'll tell you, that's the thing about FIFA 19. It's pretty silly overall in terms of some of the things you can do. Is all this really necessary? Like, you can have hairband. Don't know why I'm making my my manager into a diva. I'm personally just gonna go for none. How do you go back to none? I don't really want a hat. my hat. There we go. So what hair should we go for? Personally myself, I have well, sometimes I have my hair short, but so it's more long. And everything. That's the way I start my hair, roughly. Very similar, so yeah, I'm gonna go for that hairstyle. Just now I need choose colour of hair. So how do you choose colour hair? Colour. So colour. Also that'll be brown. I must say the brown in this game ain't that great. But I'll go like that. That seems pretty realistic. Now, starting to look a little bit like me, and still not going to be 100%. Right. As you can see, you got like all these outfits. As well, so we'll go for different outfits here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you know. Also, by the way, if you retire a player now in FIFA 19, you can actually, what you call it, go for different, you know, player faces and all that, so pretty good. Now, I don't know, I like that actually, it looks pretty nice. Blue and navy looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. Obviously looks pretty smart. Bottoms, so just gonna, so you can go for blue tracksuit bottoms. I'm gonna go for plain black, be a bit boring. Sorry if it is boring, but yeah. Should we go for tie? So I'm gonna go for any tie, it's gotta be, oh no. Why they put it so far out so I can't actually barely see the tie? I think tie would make, no, I'm not gonna go for a tie. Makes it look me. Why would I need to see what? Like, you know, not being funny, like, don't really care what, you know. If I'm gonna go for these navy blue ones, or should I go for, I'll go for the navy blue. They look pretty nice overall. So yeah, I'm gonna go for them. So yeah, pretty good. Like, so much customization you can do now in this year's game, which is pretty good. Like, you can customize your own, what do you call it? No, I'm not gonna sign for a national team. Don't want to have a national team job, unfortunately. Let's see what other jobs there are that would be on offer. Not moving team, don't worry. But yeah, some pretty good teams. But anyway, so obviously that'll be then the end of today's video, by the way, guys. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate all your comments. Obviously. Oh yeah, I know there's mini games also, by the way. Thank you, Wolf, for that. Let me know about them. But obviously, I know that. But the mini racing games, actually, I will not deny, they are pretty fun. I do play mini racing games online, actually, tell a lie. But every now and again, I do have it, obviously, the game. So, if you want, I don't mind. If you had me on PS4, my name, well, leave a comment down below on my own thing. if you want. Well, I'll just say it as well. King Gamer, the 12th sort of thing. Or if you've got a, what you call, I don't mind adding you. And you can obviously feel free to add me on PS4. And yeah, but yeah, obviously if you have enjoyed this video or live stream, please obviously click that bell icon. I'll be back soon with another FIFA 19 career mode video. As I said, I'll probably do somewhere in between 18 games in terms of Premier League games this season. You know, obviously, and yeah, you know, obviously come back for more. Until then, folks, have a great day, or good night, sort of thing, because it's evening now in the UK. So, have a good night, or a great day, and see you all soon for another video. I'm your host, Julian, over and out.